Hello and welcome. In this video, I want to show you how to conquer China as Japan as fast as possible. Enjoy! So I'm assuming that you are playing historical focuses. So I'm taking that. We are playing historical Japan against historical China and I want to conquer them as fast as possible. Because this guide is only for conquering China, I will not talk about fleet or air too much, but I'm always going for buffs for my fighters. So these are the first three focuses that I'm always doing. I will not show you in this video how to do good 90-40 fighter, but I will pick that focuses because I'm always taking them. And after that, I will go for politics and we will attack China. So this focus is the first, and I need to start doing some researches. I'm doing electronics, I'm doing production, and I'm doing construction because I need to do something useful as fast as possible. I will build a lot of military factories at the beginning, and I think only military factories are needed for you. You just need a lot of guns. I don't need artillery, I don't need light tanks, medium tanks. I only need rifles, support equipment, trucks, and trains. One support equipment, one truck, one train, and a lot of guns. Because I'm not doing fleet guide in this video, I will delete everything and I will produce only convoys. If you need and want, you can just do subs or you can start building your carriers. Okay, I don't need these planes, but I need to create plane later. Later means like in 2 weeks. So we have 13 factories in guns. One in support equipment, one in truck, one in train. We need this one for support equipment only to make collapse. So I'm creating my agency. And if you want to play some better builds, it's good to build your land factory 1937 at the beginning to have it 1938 when you do your collaborations government. Okay, I'm choosing my entire army and I need to convert it into these divisions. And we need to start training them as fast as possible. We need our air too. So gather your entire air force in close to Tokyo and start training them. We need to do some planes. So we need some experience. You don't need to have commanders on them when they are training. And we need to modify this template. When I have my agency, I need to do some upgrades as fast as possible. I need second spy, so I need 5 upgrades. First thing, I'm going for invisible ink to have better and faster spy network. When I have my 50 political power, I need to pick as fast as possible my advisor for experience and for division attack. Because attack is more important for me than army morale. I'm not waiting these 50 days to take Tojo. I'm going for Prince, Photo, something. So, because it gives you better buffs, 5% attack is good and you will have your experience. When I did my second focus, so establish Showa aircraft industry, we have our event, the February 26th incident. And you need to choose put an end of this first now. And by doing that, we have our historical tree. We need to take focus the military minister's attaché system. And when we have that, we can start doing our timers to go for our prime minister. After doing this focus, I want to go for develop new fighters to get fighters after the war with China. When we have Tuaran incident, you can go for it, but I don't really care about it. You can left like 8 divisions on your Mongolian border, but you don't care too much about it. It's hard to win with Soviet Union when they have tanks and mountaineers here and you have more important things to do. So if you like really want to win that, left here your better divisions, I don't know, tanks. But if you don't need, just ignore that. Okay, I have first spy. Go into person with Chinese language and start building your spy network on Nanjing. And we need to go for more upgrades, pick pills, and start building your network. I will choose my specialist for planes, and the best is ground support. And now I should have experience to build a plane. If you will have a mission, try to do it, but it is not like most important thing in the world. If you can do this mission to have like 600k manpower in the field, do it. If you don't want, don't do it. It gives you only like 20 experience, so it's not important. When we have experience, we need to upgrade our marines to combat with 16. So I'm doing that, and we need to train these marines. So I will have now 3, and I need to have more units in my army. I need 72 units, so I need 12 more of this Chuchonchi Shidan unit. Okay, I have this, so I need to go for develop new fighter, and I'm waiting to go for another prime minister. When I have 13 experience, I can create my plane. You need to create something like that. You need to have gun and you need to have bomb. This is quite useless plane, but it is enough to have green air on China. Because China now starts with planes and they can spawn a lot of planes, you need your CAS fighter to fight against them. And it is recommended to use like 5 factories to build that plane. 5 factories is enough. After doing that, go only into guns. I have my electronics, so I'm going into better electronics. Just upgrade your industry and you can go for your better machine guns for your army. Because this guide will be very fast. I'm not talking about technologies too much, because you will, I don't know, discover like 8, 10 and you will conquer China. I have my another upgrade. I'm going into passive defense and I will go to do 4 passive defense buffs. When you have your political power, spend it to increase tension in the diet, to go for your political tree faster. And now I'm going into revisit the 21 demand. I can upgrade my passive defense again and we'll start doing machine guns. Okay, I have my 21 demands. I need to establish the Mongol military government, to have this country Menjiang in my alliance and have bigger border. I need to pick infantry officer to have better infantry attack. I need to upgrade my intelligence as much as possible, and I'm starting to build my air base. I need 2 in East Hebei and I need 2 in Dairen to have place for my planes, and you don't need to train them anymore when they are ready. Okay, we have our Mongols, so reinforce the East Hebei garrison. And by doing that, we should have our breaking points and we can go for our political advisor. Menjiang submits to our rule. Okay, we have political power from that. And when you will have 100 political power, pick army logistics. When I have my second spy, I don't need to upgrade my agency anymore. I want to build. When I have my second spy, choose this one with seducer trait. And we need to start doing collaborations government. You need only collaboration government on nationalist China. You don't need it against anything else. And prepare your collaboration government, commence when ready, and automatically repeat. You should capitulate them when you have to, but sometimes it depends on your luck. If you have good naval invasions, you will capitulate them like 2 months faster. Because we are doing these collaborations, we don't have factories for trade. And I'm upgrading my infantry. So now they are 14. It's good to have 16, but not always you can have everything. When I have my reinforced garrisons, I can go for Harakiri debate. And after doing Harakiri debate, I'm going for Kanoe First Cabinet, the new order in the East Asia, National Spiritual Mobilization Movement, and form the Central Economic Council and expand the Showa Research Association to have additional research slot. And when you will start do this another research slot, you should end this war. So war will break out in 120 days. So we need to gather our rifles and we need to do some naval invasions. Oh, and it's very smart to change your occupation law for civil oversight before the war. Okay, I will split my army. I need something around 5 armies. You need to take your allies' armies too. Okay, I have 3 armies. Army of my puppets are going to guard the north border. My main army of two good generals are going to fight here on Beiping. And I have my additional two armies to doing naval invasion. You only need to do two naval invasions. First naval invasion is for Shandong and second naval invasion is for Shanghai. Okay, we have our debate. Kanoe first cabinet and we will have war in 120 days. I have my gun, so I need to upgrade my division into 16 combat with. We should have these guns when war breaks out. Remember to train them. We have our units on positions, so we need to do some naval invasions. Chinese likes to spam this coast, so you need a lot of them. One army and second army. Remember to choose your marines to do this, not only infantry. My army should be ready in 70 days. With equipment in 100 days we will attack. And I will prepare my plate. Everything is going here. And we need to attack northern China. Go first for air superiority and next for close air support. So our fighter cast will first fight against their infantry and next against their fighters. And remember to choose more ground crews. Okay, new order in East Asia. And we can do more researches. I need units to do naval invasion. You can just use submarines. I don't want to use my main fleet because it will consume my fuel. So I'm going to do some patrol missions. When you will have your political power, go for silent warhorse and start to decreasing your problems in Korea. I will not talk about any other decisions and commanders because it is all what you need to have against China. So I will focus on micro. When you have your missions, it's good to go for appoint a spy master because you will start with faction initiative point. Click it, go here, appoint spy master, choose your gentleman, and start to building your spy network again. You can do whatever mission you want, not like too important, but it's good to go for a joint command structure to make faction military operations and have better united front to decrease your supply consumption. I have my blue navy zone. I start this war in 40 days. Okay, we have 24 February 1937 and we have our Marco Polo Bridge incident. So, going to a war and we need to start doing some micro. So, you want to push as fast as possible on south to conquer everything you can get and start your naval invasion. When you capitulate Sibei and Shandong, you need to push for south. You should end this war when you will take Nanjing, Fuzhou, Nanchang, Wuhan, and Changsha. So I'm not talking anymore about micro and other things. I will just play and you will see how to do it. It is better to play on two. And GG. And I done it in August 10th. There is a lot of RNG in conquering that. As you can saw, I had problems in Nanjing. Faster, which I could get to do this, was mid-June. And you have factories to do whatever you want. I did one collaboration government, so I have only 30% compliance on this region. It's not good to wait to get more because they will recruit a lot of more divisions. And when Chang will annex more puppets, you will have to go deeper into country to capitulate him. So it's better to do it as fast as possible. As I said, you can do it June, July, August, something around it, and you have entire China for you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, give me a sub, make a comment, give me a like. I like. Thank you very much for watching this video and see you soon into the next one. See ya. Bye bye.